following program is sponsored by LBO Academy.
This is the Lifestyle Business Owner Show, where we talk about the street smarts of small business. Your hosts are Aaron and Mayumi Muller, owners of 8 companies that run without them, and founders of the LBO Academy. It's your turn to discover how you can own a business that runs without you. Now, here's Aaron and Mayumi.
Hello, everyone. You're listening to Aaron Muller with the Lifestyle Business Owner Show, where we talk about the street smarts of small business. If you can't listen to this entire show, you guys can always go to lboradio.com and listen to this show and any previous show we've done. Let's talk about using videos in your marketing today. That's going to be our subject. It's going to be great because everybody in business anymore needs to have video, because if you're doing marketing, video is where it's at. All this Instagram, Facebook, everything. People like to see people's faces. Our guest today, his name is Kevin Maude. He's the founder and CEO of B47 Studios. His video production company has produced videos for both large and small organizations for 16 years. I'm telling you right now, this guy looks like he's maybe 13 years old, so I'm not quite sure how it's 16 years he's been in business, but he's an expert at helping businesses produce great videos. Also, we have my co-host. She's not only my business partner, but also my partner in life. She's an amazing woman, a true hustler, and if I didn't have her by my side, I'd probably be broke. Mayumi, why don't you say hi to everyone?
Well, hello, everyone. I'm excited to talk with Kevin, and because everyone knows, if you guys follow us on social media, I like to do videos.
Yeah, video.
Videos are great. I saw your welcome to the show, Kevin.
Thank you.
Yeah, I saw your video reel, maybe like a promo piece.
Yep, demo reel.
Yeah, demo reel. It was awesome, you guys.
You did good. Was that all your stuff, or pieced together things? I mean, tell me.
Yeah, so the demo reel, if it was on our website.
Yeah, homepage of your website.
Yeah, so that was all content that we've either produced one way or another. So we either put it together for some original content that we're developing, or worked with clients to actually execute that video.
Yeah, it was great. If you guys want to check it out, go to b47studios.com.
Correct.
Okay, so let's get going. So, I want to ask you some questions here today. What do you think business owners should consider, or why, I should say, business owners should consider using videos for marketing?
I think one of the big things with video is that it really is able to express what somebody might experience from a brand or from a customer, and that they're able to see and relate to that a lot better than just a static image.
Absolutely.
A static image compiles a video multiple times just by layering all those together. But over time, you're able to see and experience and feel kind of what that video is trying to show you, and you're able to connect with that customer a lot closer with a video than a static image or a banner ad or a text email or something like that for your marketing efforts.
And where are people? Oh, go ahead.
I was going to say, well, it's like visually stimulating. I find that I want to watch, it's kind of like a movie reel, like what is it when you preview movies, the trailer?
A trailer, yeah.
It's kind of like that. You don't want to not stop looking at it, because it's so, you want to see what it's going to do, what the product is, what's the end product, how is it going to end. So I love video.
Yeah, I like video too, because you get to see that person's personality that's trying to sell you something or whatever, tell you, explain something, educate you, whatever that may be. It's like being in a class almost. Or, what are you finding that people are using it the most effectively? Where's the format? Is it on their website? Is it on social media? YouTube? I mean, YouTube's crazy busy, like with so much going on there. Like, should we as business owners have video on every platform?
I would say deploying video as much as you can across all the platforms that you have, from social media to your own website. But being able to do that kind of in a way that allows you to be more effective. And so deploying it to YouTube, but then being able to use that embed link from YouTube to post it onto your own website. And that way you're not having to do a ton of work to get the video out there, but able to leverage it across multiple platforms.
That's great.
Yeah, because everybody's saying content, right? So what about video that has a lot of verbiage on the video, so now people can kind of watch it but not have to listen to it? What do you have you seen that?
Yeah, I think Facebook has really kind of pioneered that in terms of having content that's visually represented there, but not necessarily having to listen to the audio coming through. So using text a lot there, also using imagery a lot to explain what you're trying to do. So engaging people both through your text and your imagery is important, because that news feed in your Facebook feed doesn't have that audio automatically playing. So it's important to...
Well, I shut mine off.
Well, and do you think that, it's because different people receive information differently, right?
Yeah.
So like for me, I don't, even if the video has verbiage, I don't really look at the verbiage. I'm really looking at the video.
See,
and the
I like
person.
reading it.
And see, then you have Aaron, it'll catch Aaron's attention because, whoa, the video's cool, but then now he can read exactly the content. Do you like doing those as well?
I like telling stories with video.
You
so
do?
it doesn't matter necessarily if it's visually or if it's through a text-based method. But being able to tell the story overall and communicate that visually is what intrigues me more than anything.
Great. So once you've established what type of video, depending on what platform you're going to put your videos on for your business, is there like a time frame or an amount of time where it's going to be too long and people are going to get bored from it, or it's too short?
So what's the length
Yeah,
of the
what's
video?
the length of the video? Is there like a
Recommended.
recommended time for that?
It really kind of comes down to what platform you're kind of looking at. Most people they say the attention span of an individual is less than 5 seconds. Now,
I believe that.
So being able to
What's that?
capture
What'd you just say?
Yeah, exactly.
Squirrel?
Yeah. Let's find all of that. But yeah, being able to capture being able to capture that person in the first 5 seconds to keep them
Right.
there is good. And then it really comes down to what your content is.
Right. I was going to say that.
So, a lot of people say, well, we want to stay under 3 minutes. A good effective, ad that's trying to promote something is usually 15 to 30 seconds. But what I usually say is make sure you're the most effective, clear, and concise that you can be. And if that's going to take you 4 minutes to get that across, then it's going to take you 4 minutes. But for the most part, I think a lot of people start to tune out somewhere after 60 seconds to somewhere in that 60 to 90 second range.
So you don't want to chop it out because you're limited with time. You want to make sure that you're putting in good content and something in the beginning, in the front, so that it's going to capture the attention to either get them to your website or what have you.
Yeah, I think that's really important to capture them initially. And then if your message is really clear and valuable to somebody, they're going to stay and want
Right.
to see that.
They will.
It's all about that value to the end viewer.
Yeah, I think like you were just saying, Mayumi, like if you can like get people engaged in that first 30 seconds, somehow make it exciting or make that intriguing, that video. And people even do like little snapshots of something different than the video, or what do they call that? A thumb
Like a
picture.
thumbnail.
Thumb picture deal where it's not even part of the video, but they do that to get people interested even to click it, to look at it, and then all of a sudden it's a totally different video. I've seen that kind of tactic. So let's talk about viral videos. Like you hear that, like, oh, my video went viral, and it went viral today, and like all these people know. All of a sudden somebody got their 5 minutes of fame now in the social media world, and so how in the heck do us business owners? How do we create something that's going to go viral? I mean, obviously you don't.
I want a viral video.
You can't like wave a magic wand and it's going to go viral. But what do you think it makes people just all of a sudden just really are attracted to something?
I don't think there's really a secret formula to it. I think it kind of comes down to happenstance and that it does take time. You can see some of the viral videos that have been a super sensation, are lingering out there for 3 or 4 months, and then somebody happens to find it. It might get mentioned on a radio station or a TV show or something like that. And then next thing you know, you got 1 million people viewing it. But I think one of the big things that does help that is getting it in front of the right audience. And, having an audience that is receptive to it and willing to talk about it and promote it is super helpful. And that's one of the big powers that can be.
That's
helpful.
awesome. I
agree
that's
with
good.
that.
That's good advice. I mean,
you don't want to have something embarrassing or something like that because then people aren't going to promote it, right? It's got to be something that they feel comfortable promoting. It catches their attention, and that's how things go viral.
So we're talking to Kevin Maude right now. He's the CEO of B47 Studios. He's a video expert, teaching people how to market their businesses using video. I appreciate you being here.
Yeah, it's been great.
This is
So
good.
all this stuff sounds expensive.
Mm-hmm.
So what does a small business owner have to expect to put into budget to hire somebody like you? You don't have to give us prices.
Sure.
But what is the amount, and the consistency and the frequency?
That's actually a good question because I struggled with this over the last couple of years, and we had plenty of small business owners coming to us saying, "Hey, we want a video," and we tell them, it's somewhere between $5,000 and $25,000, and they look at us and say, "Well, that's our budget for the next decade of marketing." And so what I've actually done is I'm in the midst of launching a new business or new kind of project. It's called Social Video. And the goal of it is basically to provide affordable video to customers. And it's more of a subscription basis where the social video itself, we're going in creating a video about the business at a very affordable price. It's $500 initial setup fee, and then it's a monthly fee after that.
Wow.
What's the monthly fee? Do you have that set yet?
Yeah, the monthly fees range. I think they're starting at $100 and going up to $350, and they're all vary. There's a bunch of variables in there from how long the initial video is and how many additional deliverables there are. But the goal is basically to give the small businesses more social content that they can get out there with video and be able to compete with these larger businesses that are taking it over. And I really felt that a small business is the heart of our communities, and they're able to deliver a lot to the communities and build a lot of culture. So I felt, let's make it relevant in the pricing so that they can compete with these larger companies.
And I think honestly,
that's a
like
great
in your industry, it has come down a lot. I mean, you can't.
So it's competitive, right?
It's gotten because everybody's filming now. Everybody's video guys, So like, it's not like such a mystery. This whole video, thing, and it doesn't. Sometimes they don't have to be perfect, right? People have like been able to just be okay with like filming out of a phone, and it's doesn't have to be so produced, right? So I remember prices were like that, and I could never get a bid for. I mean, I did my first video series. It cost me $11,000.
Well, you know what? We're going to get back to talking about the memberships for the social media. Today we're talking with Kevin Maude. He is the founder and CEO of B47 Studios. His video production company has produced videos for both large and small organizations. Follow the Lifestyle Business Owner on Facebook and IG. You can also listen to the Lifestyle Business Owner Show anytime, anywhere on lboradio.com. That's lboradio.com.
We'll be right back with more of the Lifestyle Business Owner Show after this brief break here on Business Radio 1300 KKOL. It pays to listen. Now back to Aaron and Mayumi Muller on the Lifestyle Business Owner Show.
Welcome back to the Lifestyle Business Owner Show, where we talk about the street smarts of small business. Today we're talking with Kevin Maude. He's the owner of a video production company that has produced videos for large and small organizations for the last 16 years. He's an expert at helping businesses produce great videos. So where we left off is, I'm liking what you were saying, Kevin, in regards to he's starting, as we all know, that small businesses are
Limited budgets.
Yes, and we are the life source. We need this small business revolution where we need to keep our small businesses afloat and
thriving,
to compete with the larger box
with
stores.
smaller budgets.
With smaller budgets. So Kevin mentioned that they have evaluated what his clientele wanted. They listened to what his clients' needs were, and they put together social video packages. Starting as low as subscription based, which is awesome. Everyone loves subscription based. As low as $500 to start with it, and then a monthly subscription from there. So
if you give a free purse, my wife might sign up.
All right.
I do like purses and shoes. I like both. But no, okay. So I have a question. So are these videos that you produce for your business owners? Are they in studio, out of studio?
That's a good question.
And then do you have scripts for them or, to kind of help them along during that process?
What's the process?
So the process really is going to the actual location of the business owner. So initially we're kind of looking at, doing kind of promotional of the space, of the business that they're selling. Some of the initial videos that we have out there are for restaurants. So like a 15-second video that's promoting a restaurant in the neighborhood, showcasing some of the people that are working there, some of the elements that are at the restaurant, so people can have the vibe or feel the vibe of what they can expect.
We saw a
That's
video
great.
on your reel. It was a guy at a
It was
restaurant.
good
It was
in
cool.
the
The background
restaurant.
was like the bar and stuff, and he was
Yeah.
talking. Anyways, it was on your reel, but it looked really nice.
It looked
I like-
really nice.
Yeah, that's something
Thanks.
I really saw.
Yeah, I think that was Ethan Stoll
Okay.
at one of his restaurants.
No, it was
Okay.
great. So then that way the person can take a look at it before even going in and be like, ooh, I want to try this restaurant out, or I want to try out this store, or I want to give this, business an opportunity.
Yeah.
Exactly, and that way
Yeah.
they can know what to expect. And it's kind of like taking Google photos and being able to see the space before you actually show up there.
Yeah.
Right.
And then you can do like these, special marketing campaigns on Facebook, right? And just get it
Yeah.
out to everybody in the area and use that video as your little bit of a marketing piece for that, right? So it can be utilized so many different ways to get people to come in.
Well, if people are talking, do you provide a script for them or an outline, or, how do you do that?
So one of the packages that we offer actually has a host that goes out there and interviews the
that's nice.
That's
owner.
great.
Yeah.
That's a
That's
great
awesome.
idea.
That's a great idea.
Way easier. So I want to know who's the most famous person you've ever
Oh,
videoed?
At what level, I guess, is the question.
Well, okay, yeah, that's good. Was it
Yeah,
a
that's
business? Was it a Bill Gates or was it
Yeah.
a celebrity? Or a sports athlete? I saw some
Yeah.
people on your website. Wasn't sure. Are they some of the most famous ones?
Yeah, so I've worked with Bill Gates.
Yeah.
I've worked with Bono
Yeah.
from U2. I've worked with Marshawn Lynch when he was here, Richard Sherman, Isaiah Thomas when he was with Celtics.
I remember Isaiah.
So it's a wide range of people that I've worked with.
Okay.
So
That's good. So so you see, he's got some serious
Yeah.
experience. This guy knows what he's doing for sure. These people wouldn't be using you.
yeah, exactly.
No, okay. So you know what? What do business owners come up and ask you? Like, they feel like, they've got their website going, they've got, their little direct mail pieces. When they come to you and they're feeling that they want to be seen more, what are the common questions that they might ask you?
I think some of the common questions that I hear quite often are, well, what should I do with video? I know that I want video, but what should I do? And oftentimes my response is, let's tell your story and let's get it out there so that people are able to identify with that and connect with it.
Right. No, that's great.
Does that go along? Do you think that that's what's trending right now? Like what's popular out there on videos, or is there something else that you think is more popular?
So I think there's two streams that are kind of popular. One is that realm of, hey, telling about my story, kind of giving the background in that. The other is kind of providing information and giving value back to your customer. So like a restaurant, they might give a weekly recipe and they might do it in a video format.
That's a great idea. I've never seen that, but that's a good idea.
Yeah, I mean, there's all kinds of different ways that you can do that. And, an accountant might give the top 5 tips for the new tax law or something of that nature.
And it makes them want to watch the next video because you just kind of feed off of that, right? Based on the positive response that you get.
I saw recently something really cool. It was a brochure, and they had a custom video in the brochure. So basically, it was this fancy, really fancy brochure, and you pop it open, and then they have a video marketing whatever you're marketing. So
Like
rather
on
than
what? Like on a CD?
No, it was a little TV screen, little mini TV screen, and it's great for like high-end presentations and stuff like that. Have you seen those?
Yeah, I actually saw
Those are
one.
sweet, man.
They did a the
I've never
guys.
seen one.
I forget the company's name, but they basically had a wine box for the Christmas that you opened it and the lid had a video player in it.
Yeah.
To wish you
That
holiday
See, we have to do-
is awesome.
It'd be like doing one for like the Chom Chom roller coaster,
Yeah.
like for like a point display.
Yep, point of purchase
Point of
display.
purchase display. Yeah.
That is great.
Yeah.
And then like people are so excited thinking that they're just going to get wine, and then they open it up and it's got a little monitor with a commercial or a video that the owner has put together specifically for them.
Exactly.
So do you feel like
Brilliant.
do you feel like there's ever a situation where
Brilliant.
a business owner, you ever tell them like, I don't know if you'd be good on camera. Have you thought about radio?
I think there's definitely those times that it's been there, but one of the big things.
That's when the interviewer comes out.
They keep saying that about me. Like Robin said a lot about that to me. Is that true or?
Well, if you were to tell Aaron to give up videos and
But I don't have a radio voice either.
Yeah, you do. I think you do. Well, what would you say in that situation?
Yes.
Because not every, as business owners, we can have an ego at times,
Yes.
and we think that we want to be the face of everything. And so it's the great business owners that actually drop their ego and let their manager or whoever is better at being the front person.
Yep.
So how would you explain that to that
Yeah, that's a
person?
great question. Yeah.
Oftentimes the way we get around that is we'll go and actually shoot the owner, doing an interview and so forth, but also spend the time with the managers. And then through the editing process, kind of show them what that kind of looks like, and kind of let them be the judge. Because we definitely want everyone to be part of the experience, because
Right.
that's what provides a great result in the end.
Right.
But oftentimes the owners will come around and be like, I really don't look that good on camera,
Yeah.
and I sound really poor. So can we cut me out or cut me back to a very minimum amount? And can we put my manager up front?
Exactly. No, that's
Yeah.
great to shoot them in in the video and then let them make the decision.
Yeah.
So this
Unless
one,
they're a
this one's,
narcissist, and then they won't. But it's okay.
well, my wife would always want to be in the video. I guarantee it.
It doesn't matter how horrible
I didn't say she
am.
was a
I
narcissist,
would
though.
want. Well,
I didn't
I'm
say that.
an empathetic narcissist.
We
So-
can also find other ways to get people in the video.
There
too.
you go. There you
Yeah,
go.
put music behind it.
She's right around the background. Okay, this is a hard one to answer. I don't know if you can, but how can somebody like identify their return on investment when they're doing a video? So let's say it costs them $3,000 to do some video, right? How are you gonna like justify that?
I think that is a hard question to answer, but I think you can also start to see the engagement and potentially the return that you see from people coming in the door. Or mentioning in the video something like, hey, if you mention this video, we'll give you 10% off.
I was
or
just going to
something like
ask
that.
Kevin that. I was going to ask, how do you capture, if people are actually responding to that? But that's a great way, is if you mention this video, I'll do this.
The other thing I was just thinking about it. Zima Marketing, those guys
Yep.
that were in a while back. I mean, that's a great example to partner, like almost a video production company partnering with a social media marketing company.
Exactly.
Do you do that at all, or do you do your own social media marketing?
Yeah, most of the we have partnered with several agencies around town, and we will continue to partner with agencies to find that, and kind of setting from the onset what your goal is,
Right.
To achieve. It might be more sales, it might be additional views overall, it might be people actually liking your videos and sending other people to your site or something of that nature. So that setting those goals up front also helps figure out that return on
So you help
investment.
people with that too?
Yeah.
All right, cool.
I love that. I think that's great. So let's see. So what's this is like? I just going to ask you this question. So what's the difference between hiring someone like that's at UW or
A friend or
Wazoo,
somebody like
a
that.
friend that can do a video for you versus a company? Because everyone has their iPhones and their $1,000 iPhones and all
what
these
makes
apps.
what makes you
and,
guys valuable anymore?
What is the value here?
Yeah, so a lot of the value comes from the experience. So being in business for 16 years, I've definitely had a lot of experience and know-how. And also, I am there for my clients on a continual basis. The other aspect is that, we do have our own insurance. So if somebody goes out and drops a camera and breaks that, and they're not insured, there's lawsuits all over the place. And they can come
Absolutely.
after the business
Make sure you tell everybody how people can get a hold of you. We got a little bit of time left.
Yeah.
Yeah, so my website's B47 Studios. The new one's socialvideo.online. And my email is Kevin at B47 Studios, and that's B as in boy, the number 47 studios.com.
Do you have any special offers or anything for anybody?
Right now we're in the middle of launching the social video offering at the socialvideo.online. And, if you mention the radio show, I'll give you 10% off that.
Nice.
Wow, mention the radio show, you guys. Thank you, Kevin, so much for being on the show today. If you want to learn more about how videos can help your business, go to www.b47studios.com. That's B4Studios, STUDIOS.com. Here at the Lifestyle Business Owner Academy, we're not rendering financial or legal advice. We're not telling what you should or shouldn't do with your money or your business. We're simply telling you what we are doing personally. When we come back, we're going to start our LBO segment. This is where you'll get an opportunity to know about how to buy a small business, grow your profits, and make it run without you. Make sure you follow the Lifestyle Business Owner on Facebook and IG, and you can also listen to the Lifestyle Business Owner Show anytime, anywhere on lboradio.com. That's lboradio.com. Thank you so much, Kevin, for being on our show today. I could talk to him for hours. I love social media videos. Thank you, and we will see you guys in the next segment.
The Lifestyle Business Owner Show continues after this, here on Business Radio 1300 KKOL.